It all started with a small swipe of just 999 rupees that felt completely harmless at that moment. Honestly, it didn't even feel like spending real money. It felt almost like free money. But that's exactly where the illusion begins to trap you slowly. Then, one day, a notification popped up that completely changed everything. The bill wasn't small anymore. It had become 112,480 rupees due. Let me show you exactly how credit cards trap you, step by step. It always begins with attractive offers that are almost impossible to ignore. Lifetime free credit cards with zero joining fee, exciting cash-back deals and reward points on every purchase, and those tempting no-cost EMI options everywhere. It makes you feel like you're actually saving money by spending more, like you've figured out some smart financial hack. But in reality, there's always a hidden catch behind all of it. When you pay using cash, you physically feel the money leaving your hands. There's a small pain attached to every purchase you make. But when you use a credit card, that feeling completely disappears. You just tap or swipe, and it's done instantly. That's why you end up spending far more than you normally would, sometimes even 2 or 3 times more without realizing it, because mentally it doesn't feel like real money anymore. And then comes the most dangerous part of this entire system, the minimum payment option that looks so convenient and harmless. You see a $50,000 bill, but only $2,500 as minimum due, and you think, that's easy, I'll just pay this for now. But that's exactly where the real trap begins to tighten, because the remaining amount starts attracting massive interest, sometimes as high as 36% per year. And slowly, your debt starts growing beyond your control. You feel like you're managing it, but you're actually sinking deeper. Now, the situation gets even worse with something called compound interest, which basically means you start paying interest on your interest. Every month, the total amount keeps increasing silently. Miss just one payment and things spiral out of control. Late fees get added on top of everything, penalty charges start stacking up, and your interest rate shoots even higher. At this point, you're no longer in control of your money. Your money is controlling you. Then comes another trap that feels completely harmless at first glance, the famous no-cost EMI that sounds too good to be true. Small monthly payments that feel easy and affordable, but hidden charges are quietly added in the background. Processing fees, GST, and even lost discounts. So in reality, you're still paying more than the actual price. And when multiple EMIs stack up together, a big part of your monthly salary is already committed before you even earn it. But the biggest trap isn't financial, it's psychological. Every time you swipe your card, your brain gets a small dopamine hit. It feels rewarding, almost like you've achieved something. Those reward points and cashback notifications make it even worse. You start feeling smart, like you're winning the system. But in reality, the system is slowly winning against you, and you don't even realize it's happening. Most people don't understand what's going on until it's too late, until the total bill becomes too big to handle, until the payment deadlines start stressing you out, until the calls and reminders start coming in. And suddenly, what started as convenience becomes anxiety. But the good news is, you can completely avoid this trap if you're careful. Always pay the full amount, never just the minimum due. Only spend money that you actually have in your bank account. Avoid taking unnecessary EMIs for things you don't truly need. And treat your credit card exactly like a debit card, because discipline is the only thing that keeps you safe here. Credit cards themselves are not evil or dangerous tools, but using them without awareness can be extremely risky, and the difference between smart use and a debt trap is very thin. And here's the scariest part that most people don't want to hear. A large number of people watching this video right now are already caught somewhere inside this trap. If you've understood this, comment "safe" and take control before it's too late.